Welcome, those marked by the divine. You're not famous, you're not powerful, but the most watched souls on earth are those chosen by heaven. Ever felt eyes on you when no one else was in the room? You weren't imagining it. You're being observed, not because you're flashy or loud, but because you've been marked, not by the world, but by something higher, something sacred. You're not just different. You're a quiet disruption in a world addicted to artificial peace. Science says we're drawn to what breaks the pattern. So what happens when your very existence is a cosmic interruption? You enter, and the atmosphere shifts. You say nothing, yet souls begin to stir. They don't know why they notice you, but they do. So they watch, not with their eyes, but with something far deeper. You carry a truth most people avoid. You don't need to speak loudly to be heard. The truth you carry thunders in silence. People don't want to see their raw selves, unfiltered, unedited. But your presence is a mirror, not flattering, not softened, just honest. You're not trying to shame anyone, but when you walk in, they're reminded of the dreams they buried, the lies they told themselves, the parts of their soul they silenced. You're not loud, you're a reckoning. Pain didn't break you, it crowned you. They expected you to fall apart. They saw you at your lowest and thought, this must be the end. But you didn't break. You forged. You walked out of the fire, not the same but reborn. A version of yourself they can't explain. Pain taught you what books never could. Now you wear resilience like royalty. That's why they watch. You're proof that suffering can birth power. You don't follow trends, you follow alignment. You don't chase applause. You obey the quiet pull of the sacred. And that silence, that obedience, it roars. You don't need to stand out. You glow. They wonder why you're always in the right place, right time. It's not luck. It's divine alignment. You are guided. You speak the language their soul remembers. When you talk, hearts pause. Not because you're clever, but because you awaken a part of them they tried to bury. You don't convince with words. You resonate with presence. And the scariest part? A forgotten part of them wants to come back to life, wants to believe again. You attract what others only pray for. You're not lucky. You're living proof that when you stand in your divine assignment, everything you need finds you. It's not about hustle. It's about harmony. They're striving. You're surrendered, and they don't know how to replicate that. You are a mirror that says nothing, but reveals everything. You don't call people out. You just exist. And the truth in them rises, uninvited, undeniable. They're not envious of you. They're envious of themselves, the version they could have been if they hadn't chosen comfort over calling. You don't belong anywhere, so you can move everywhere. No group can contain you. No label can define you. You're a breath from the heavens, untamed, unboxed, unleashed. They don't understand you, but they feel it. The freedom you walk in is the very thing they crave but fear to reach for. You vibrate on a frequency the world can't decode. They try to study your peace, replicate your path, understand your timing. But you don't live by formulas. You live by connection. You're led step by step, not by man, but by spirit. You can't be predicted. You can't be duplicated. You are original, crafted by the unseen. You carry the energy of a sacred warrior. When you enter, the air thickens. You don't speak, yet the atmosphere bows. You don't just arrive, you descend. You don't fight with fists, you war with presence. And even spirits tremble. You expose what's been hidden. You don't need to shout. Your existence makes deception breathless. You feel it, don't you? Something awakening deep within. A truth the world cannot name, but your soul has always known. And this is only the beginning. If these whispers speak to something inside you, subscribe to Whispers Beyond the Veil so you never miss the messages waiting for you on the other side. Leave a comment below. Which part of this message touched your soul the most?